The dispensary here and the managers inside, they're having an issue with you filming due to HIPAA laws because some of the patients that come here are protected by HIPAA, and the customers of the dispensary are really uncomfortable with being filmed as they go through the parking lot here. I understand you're on public property. It's not private property. You're not on their property or anything like that. But due to the issue with the HIPAA violations and stuff like that, they're asking that you move along and stop filming their customers at the dispensary, okay?
My concern at this point is, I guess you asked them about the size of their vault in their bank, and you see how that would be alarming to a bank manager, right?
Not really. I want to make sure people's funds are secure at this location.
Sure. Well, it's a bank, so they're secure. But when you ask questions like that, that's a pretty
investigative question. That's what I call that.
Security involved.
Nah.
Question. Yeah.
No such. There's no such thing as a security question.
Well,
all right, guys, what's happening? Levi Trumbull reporting here, and stay tuned because you're about to witness an epic double feature of police officers being dismissed by public photographers. We start off in Sun City, Arizona, and then later we're going to take you to St. Louis, Missouri. But first, we start in Arizona, where a cannabis dispensary is about to learn all about the First Amendment to the United States Constitution, that being the freedom of press and generally the right of public photography. We are also going to witness a police officer learn all about HIPAA laws and what that truly means. Guys, you have a public photographer out taking photos, videos on a public sidewalk outside this dispensary when the supervisor for this dispensary is unsuccessful in trying to relocate this photographer. So what do? They call the police, of course, and when the police officer shows up, he is dealt with an epic silent treatment from this auditor. So with that, guys, let's kick things off in Sun City, Arizona, outside of an all-greens dispensary.
To move down a bit, or she's going to call for trespassing.
Where am I trespassing?
Because you're recording our patients and they don't want to be recorded. They've asked.
Yeah, how's that trespassing?
Well, because you're in front of the building and you're staying in front of our business.
You know where I'm at?
Yeah, you're on the sidewalk.
So what is the sidewalk?
But you're recording the building. They don't want to be recorded. If you're not going to move on, then we're going to make a call.
Are you a manager here?
I'm supervisor.
Supervisor? You should probably learn the law before you call resources that are not needed.
When people do not want to be recorded.
That's not my issue. Build a wall up.
But why do you want to stand here and record them?
Because I can.
Good morning. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay with your headphones in? Okay. My name's Deputy Symington with the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. The reason I got called out here, the dispensary here and the managers inside, they're having an issue with you filming due to HIPAA laws because some of the patients that come here are protected by HIPAA, and the customers of the dispensary are really uncomfortable with being filmed as they go through the parking lot here. I understand you're on public property. It's not private property. You're not on their property or anything like that. But due to the issue with the HIPAA violations and stuff like that, they're asking that you move along and stop filming their customers at the dispensary, okay? Do you have any questions on that? Okay, is there any issue you have with that, or any reason in particular you're out here? Are you threatened by anybody, or is there any other issue like that? No? Were you yelling and screaming at any customers or anything like that? Sir, were you yelling and screaming at anybody today? Can you still hear me? I don't know if you turned your headphones on or off. Sir, the issue that they're having with you filming here is because some of these people are medical patients, so it's a HIPAA violation for you to be filming them as they're getting their medication. Do you have any questions on that or any issues with that?
What's the last name?
My last name?
Yeah.
I'm Deputy Symington from the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office.
Simonson.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And just like I was telling them,
You get educated?
sorry,
You get educated?
did I get educated?
Yeah.
So I'm going to come over here and talk to you the same way I talk to them. Obviously, you're on private or public property. Like I told you the first time I came up, you didn't, as far as I know, you didn't go inside their business or on their private property. So you're just filming out here.
Did you use the HIPAA thing just for the hell of it? Or?
Did I use the HIPAA thing just for the hell of it?
Yeah.
That's what they told me inside.
Yeah. So you should study up on that before you start spouting what idiots say. You know.
Okay. Well,
I mean, this just in the future.
so they're telling me that you're yelling and screaming at them.
Oh no.
So I'm getting all the information.
But even honestly, even if I was yelling and screaming at them, like if I'm on this, that's first. I mean, that's my freedom of speech, man.
Okay. But if it causes a disturbance to their business, that's the sort of conduct.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, you could.
I mean,
You
I
can do what
understand.
you- you
I
can do
understand
what you
you're
want
out here, you're riding your bike, you got your shoes on, you're clipped in,
Yeah.
you're good to go, you're out here exercising, doing fitness, practicing your right, filming whatever you want to film.
Yeah.
Their concern was, they
Yeah.
said that the
No, no,
customers
and
were
that's-
calling through the
and
window
honestly,
saying this is a
that's
strange
why I'm out
gentleman
here. I'm
outside.
out here to educate them on how close they are to the public property. Let's just say that.
How close they are to public property.
Public property.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And if they have issues with, if patients have issues with all that, they
Okay.
should, you know, invest in a wall or something, or you know. So I'm just educating today.
Like I told them, it's no different than you sitting outside of a Walgreens. Not everybody that goes in there is getting prescription medication. Whatever's going on in there.
Yeah,
it's
and
a private business. You're
you
on
know,
the sidewalk. It's
yeah,
one
you
of
should
those things.
you should really study up on that.
Okay, as far as HIPAA laws
The
go, I
HIPAA
understand that's not something
verbiage.
that I'm terribly.
Because the only one that can actually break the HIPAA law is the provider.
People that are
Yes.
safeguarding that information.
I can't.
You don't know who's a patient, who's not a
Yeah,
patient.
so if I somehow pick up something on their intercom or some paperwork, that's on them, not me.
I understand.
So just, you're cool, man.
Now we take you to St. Louis, Missouri, where the manager of a Regions bank is about to learn that a public photographer has every right to stand outside on the sidewalk and film the bank. Who would have knew, guys? It's a crazy concept and a very interesting dialogue between this auditor and this police officer as well. Generally and relatively smooth and cordial, but interesting. Check it out now.
Are you getting pictures of the bank?
Yeah, I'm doing an investigation.
For what?
Can't really get into it right now.
Because we're not really supposed to have pictures of the bank.
I can't hear you.
Not really supposed to have pictures of the bank taken.
Yeah, I'm doing it my investigation. I have to do it for my investigation.
Or where?
You guys have a vault at this location or anything?
Well, that's not public information. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on.
Is your money secure at this location, you would say?
Well, it's a bank, so.
I can't really hear you.
Right, well, it's a bank, so I can't give you any information. I don't know where you're from.
You don't know where I'm from? I am from this planet.
Well, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, like, where are you doing an investigation from?
Yeah.
Because we can't have people. I'm just asking you to leave the property unless you give me information.
To leave the property? Where would you like me to stand?
Well, I don't know. I guess the sidewalk's one thing, but I can't have anybody taking pictures of the bank and asking questions if we have a vault.
Yeah. Would you say your vault is a big vault or a small vault?
Well, I would say I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
that's quite a security risk.
Yeah, no, I'm just a sexy guy out here on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I'm just curious though where you're from.
Oh, yeah, I'm from Earth.
What business is having you out?
Oh, no, I'm a free press journalist. I thought you were asking like where I'm from. Where do I reside?
No, I'm asking what business are you from that has you coming here to take pictures?
Oh, nobody. I got some leads and stuff, but I can't snitch on them because snitches get
Do you have a
stitches.
business card then?
No, I don't have any business cards. I just got to do my investigation, ma'am. All right. You don't have a problem with that though, right? I'm fine.
I'll talk to my security.
Huh?
I'll talk to my corporate security.
You're gonna talk to your security? Okay. Yeah, just have them come out here and talk to me. Howdy, partner. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good.
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I don't know if they have a problem or not with me being out here.
They called about you.
Yeah, I was just telling them, asking them if they had enough funds to provide me for my local rodeo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just looking for a spot to have my rodeo.
Okay, yeah, they're a little bit concerned just because filming a bank is maybe not illegal, but it's a little bit
Yeah.
off kilter.
I could understand that, but I'm just trying to, ask them a few questions. Nothing nefarious or anything like that.
Sure, I get that. Did you end up talking to anyone?
Yeah, some lady came out of here. I don't know if I still got her on my thing, but yeah, she came out here and was talking to me,
Okay.
whatnot. So hopefully you can just go in there and educate them. I'm not doing anything bad, just standing out here documenting and doing my investigation.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you investigating?
I can't really get into it, but
Gotcha.
it has to do with this bank here. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right. My advice to you is you're on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So you're okay.
yeah,
Once you get on the grass or in the parking lot or anything,
Yeah.
that becomes a property of the bank, right? So.
somewhat depends where at on the property I'm standing.
Right, but I mean, if they
Yeah.
don't want you on here, sidewalk is
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
And then, all right. So I will
Yeah.
talk to them. Okay.
Yeah, here they come right now. Hopefully,
I'll have a conversation.
we'll talk to them about my rodeo if they want.
Sir, what's your name, just so I can speak with you?
Huh?
What's your name?
Cowboy Jack,
Cowboy Jack.
Yep.
All right, Cowboy Jack.
3-time rodeo champion. Nice to meet you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Jack, you are at least concerning these folks a little bit, okay? Like I said,
I really don't care what I'm doing.
okay.
As long as I'm here on a public sidewalk, that's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah. Could I have your name and badge number for the record, by the way?
Yep, my name's Steffens. My badge number is 4611.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
As long as you just educated, that's the important thing that happened here
I
today.
did. My concern at this point is, I guess you asked them about the size of their vault in their bank, and you see how that would be alarming to a bank manager, right?
Not really. I want to make sure people's funds are secure at this location.
Sure. Well, it's a bank, so they're secure. But when you ask questions like that,
Yeah.
that's a pretty
investigative question. That's what I
that's
call
a
that.
security involved
Nah.
question. Yeah,
No
it's a little bit
There's
concerning.
no such thing as a security question.
Well, just for a bank manager, that you're asking about their security on the property, which understandably is a little bit concerning.
Yeah, it could be concerning, but nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
now we've spoken. I told them that I'm not going to make you leave the sidewalk.
Oh, I hope not. I don't think you can legally do that.
Well, I can't, but if
You said you can or can't?
I cannot.
Okay, yeah.
You're on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But if you decide that you're going to step off the sidewalk and on the bank property, then they're probably going to call me back. Okay.
Officer Steffens.
Yes, sir.
I'm a big boy. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't need any directives, man.
Well, I know. I just want to let you know, just so we're clear, we're on the same page.
Yeah, you could just head on, get in your vehicle, and 10-4,
I got you. Well, then you're going to stay out here on the sidewalk with me then? I mean, you're staying out here on the sidewalk and you're not going to go on the bank property?
I mean, they never told me I couldn't go in there and open up an account or something.
Well, they told me they do not want you on the property.
Are you sure?
I promise you, man.
Okay.
I just spoke with both of them. You
Okay.
saw me.
Okay. Is your
So, yeah.
body cam going?
It is.
Okay, good.
is indeed.
We'll get that. So, yep. Nothing bad out here today, officer.
Okay, good.
Yep. Have
Well,
a good day, sir.
Yeah, you too. Just
I don't need any directives, officer. Thank you.